Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started his week by participating in the Green Walk for the World Environment Day under the theme Celebrating One Earth in One Guyana. His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali has called on global leaders to address the disparity and inequalities between developed and developing nations in the fight against the climate change. He said climate issues cannot be solved unless the fundamental needs of humans are addressed.
Regardless of how big a country you are from, or how small a country you are from, how rich a country you are from, or how poor a country you are from, this is an issue that confronts us all. And unless every single global citizen is willing and ready to make the necessary changes, then unfortunately we will not and cannot have the results that will secure our one planet.
He said 1 in 3 persons does not have access to safe drinking water due to lack of resources and revenues in developing countries. Another 3 billion lack basic hand washing facility. 4.2 billion do not have safe sanitation facilities, while 2.2 billion cannot access water from a safely managed facility. Some 20% of the global population have no access to adequate housing. 1 billion live in slums, and more than half the world's population live on less than $5 per day.
We've already made it very clear that we cannot be blamed or we cannot be subjected to underdevelopment because of what took place by a few countries. We have a fundamental right to equitable development, but in exercising that fundamental right, we are saying to the world, we will do it in a different way, in a sustainable way, in a way in which we secure the environment, in a way in which we keep that forest cover, in a way in which we continue to contribute to the global fight against climate change.
President Ali also planted a Bajan mahogany tree in the national park at the conclusion of the World Environment Day Green Walk ceremony. His Excellency President Irfaan Ali took the time to indulge in a game of cricket with the jubilant students of Smith Memorial Primary School on the tarmac of the National Park following the World Environment Day Green Walk ceremony. Dr. Ali unveiled the United Nations wall art in the National Park following the World Environment Day Green Walk ceremony. President Ali traveled to Los Angeles, California for the 9th Summit of the Americas. The summit is being held under the theme, Building a Sustainable, Resilient and Equitable Future. Whilst there, he was interviewed by several journalists. He spoke of his government's developmental agenda, how revenue garnered from the new oil and gas sector will be used for the benefit of all Guyanese, among other topics. Meanwhile, addressing the 9th Summit of the Americas in Los Angeles, California, Dr. Ali said countries within the Americas, particularly small developing states in the Caribbean, face the brunt of the global crisis caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, and therefore, collective actions are needed to fix the systematic issues affecting the region.
Let us take collective responsibility at this conference to fix the problem and fix the system in the interest of the people of this hemisphere. Let us forge ahead to unite the Americas, strengthen our relationship, forge in respect and good governance, so that when we reach again, we do so as a singular whole and create a winning formula and culture for all.
President Ali highlighted challenges within the education system, issues of food and water shortages, inadequate access to housing and climate change, among other issues plaguing the region. He said these challenges are experienced by a region that has the potential to be fully energy secured, have an abundance of natural resources, lands, access to water and resources to ensure food security.
Let us say to the people of this region that as political leaders, we are ready to tie ourselves to time-bound initiatives in delivering to them the prosperity we all speak of. We need as a region to have these tough conversations that are necessary to make the best possible decisions for the people of this region.
This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thank you for watching, and do join us again next week.